Okay, you guys have been using addition for years, since you've been in kindergarten. Probably even learned it before you were in kindergarten, at home, or at preschool. But there's a couple properties to addition, which basically these properties are things that always happen when you add numbers, okay? Things that are always true, okay? And we're going to go over 3 of them. The first one is the zero property of addition, okay? The zero property of addition, okay? Now the zero property of addition is anytime I take a number and add 0 to it, what's going to happen to that sum? The sum's going to be what?
It's going to be the number that you added.
Yeah, so let's say I had 34 plus 0. It's going to equal 34. Or if I have 9,806 plus 0, it's going to equal 9,806. Any number plus 0 is just that number. What if I had b plus 0? Even though we don't know what b is, we know the answer is going to be what? B, because any number plus 0, anything plus 0 is going to be that, okay? That is the zero property of addition, okay? The next one is going to be the commutative property. Of addition, okay? Now the commutative property of addition, it reminds me of something you guys learned back in 1st grade, and those were fact families. Raise your hand if you remember doing fact families. And remember, a fact family was 3 numbers that we could make 2 addition and 2 subtraction sentences with. How did we make the second addition sentence when we did it?
We switched the 2 numbers around.
We switched the add-ins. The add-ins are the 2 numbers you add together. We switched them around because does it matter what number we add first and what number we add second? It doesn't. Watch. What's if 3 plus 4 equals 7, 4 plus 3 equals 7. Okay? I'm going to do it with a big number now, just to show you how it works with any number, no matter how big or how small. If I have 964 plus 287, that's going to equal, let's see, 14, 15, 12, 1, 2, 3, oops, sorry, 1,251. Okay, but guess what? If I have 287 plus 964, who can tell me what the answer is? Do we have to go figure it out? What is it, Faith?
1,251.
Yes, it's 1,251. It doesn't matter which order we add, it's always the same. The same as with multiplication too. Multiplication doesn't matter which order you multiply in. Subtraction, division, it's not the case, okay? One more property we're going to work on, or work with, and that's the associative property of addition. Yeah. Associative property of addition. Okay. And that means however we group our numbers to add them, it doesn't matter. You're like, what do you mean grouping? Okay, there's something you might see in your books and when you're reading, but you might not think of it in math. Okay, and those are parentheses. Okay. What do the parentheses mean? In 4 plus 6 plus 7, what do those parentheses mean? Jonah. We do it in the parentheses first. So, okay. 4 plus 6, that's 10. And 10 plus 7 equals 17. Okay. But what if I decided to group them a different way? What if I decided to go 4 plus 6 plus 7 equals? Well, my parentheses are over here now, aren't they? So I have to do this one first. What's 6 plus 7? 13. So then I have 4 plus 13. What's 4 plus 13 equal? John? 17. They're the same, aren't they? It doesn't matter how I group them. If they're the same numbers that I'm adding, it will always come out to be the same answer. That is the associative property of addition. Okay, along with our 0 property, any number plus 0 is the same. And commutative property, it doesn't matter which order we put them in. Those are the 3 properties of addition that we work with.